Welcome to Tangent Station, staying on track in a fast-moving world. Let's get going. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tangent Station.
Across from me, we have the Mirth Maker.
And across from me, the Whiz-Bang.
Thank you. And
Everyone's favorite Whiz-Bang.
And all I have to say is, all aboard!
Sharks in the Bahamas officially more turnt than spring break tourists. In a discovery that answers the question no one asked but everyone feared, scientists have confirmed that sharks in the Bahamas are now on a lifestyle best described as Miami DJ at 3 a.m.
Do they get high too?
Yes, actual sharks. In the ocean, nature's perfect killing machines. Now running on caffeine, painkillers, and in one case, a little cocaine. Because apparently Jaws wasn't scary enough, we needed Scarface, the ocean edition. Researchers tested 85 sharks near Eleuthera Island, including lemon sharks, never heard of that, nurse sharks, blacktip sharks, Caribbean reef sharks, and tiger sharks. Basically the entire cast of Sharknado.
What about hammerheads?
Hammerheads?
Yes.
They didn't say.
Okay.
And what did they find? Caffeine, painkillers, anti-inflammatory meds, and cocaine.
No weed?
That's right. These sharks aren't just apex predators anymore. They're apex predators with a morning routine. Got to start the day with a cold brew, a couple of ibuprofen, and a light dusting. Got to start the day with a cold brew, a couple ibuprofen, and a light dusting of felony possession.
You mean ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen.
Yes.
What'd I say?
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen.
Farfignugan. Scientists say this is the first time caffeine has ever been found in sharks.
Boy George.
Well, they look for it every time? I mean, how do they know? Which explains a lot. You ever see a shark zigzagging like it forgot why it entered the room? That's not instinct. That's espresso. I say that right?
Oh, yes. You said it very good.
And only one shark tested positive for cocaine, which means somewhere in the ocean is a single shark just absolutely spinning out of control. Not hunting, not surviving. Just aggressively networking with other sea life like, bro, I've got an idea for a startup. It's like Uber, but for plankton. The cause, according to researchers, it's likely from wastewater, aka humans doing what humans do best. Ruining everything, including places we don't even live. Scientists believe it's from sewage runoff and, yes, people peeing in the ocean.
People pee in the ocean?
So just know, Willis likes when I fuck up. So just know the next time someone says, don't worry, it's just a little pee, somewhere a shark is like, who spiked my water with a triple shot latte? Even better. Even better, sharks bite things to investigate, which means this cocaine shark didn't mean to party. It just did a casual taste test like, what's this mysterious floating brick? Oh, no. Researchers also found changes in the shark's metabolism, which is science speak for, we don't know what's happening, but it feels like the shark might need to start a cartel.
So is this in the Bermuda?
Bahamas.
Ooh, okay.
You're going to go down there and drink the water around the Bahamas.
I want to.
Great. It would be easier to go somewhere else and buy cocaine.
Yeah, but it's cheaper.
All right. I don't even know where I left off. Okay.
I don't know where you are.
We don't know what's happening, but it feels like the shark might start a cartel. Honestly, this explains everything. Why are sharks more aggressive? Because one of them hasn't slept in 72 hours and keeps saying, I'm not tired. I'm actually more focused. Why are they circling boats? They're not hunting. They're looking for whoever didn't finish their iced coffee. And you just know their personalities are changing. Lemon sharks, I'm cutting carbs and chasing vibes. Tiger sharks, I can quit anytime I want. One cocaine shark, I just solved the ocean, guys. At this point, the ocean isn't an ecosystem anymore. It's a nightclub with fins. And we are one bad decision away from a shark in sunglasses saying, say hello to my little fin. The takeaway.
That's one of my favorite movies.
The takeaway, maybe, what, Shark's Tale?
No.
Maybe just
say hello to my little
fin.
fin.
Maybe.
That's Finny a lot.
Yeah. Maybe, just maybe, we stop dumping everything into the ocean, because the last thing humanity needs is a highly alert, mildly medicated, emotionally unpredictable shark with the confidence of a guy who just had 3 espressos and a terrible idea.
Huh.
Rehab. Exclusive inside shark rehab, where predators go to get their life back on track and stop snorting the ebb tide. Off the coast of the Bahamas, in a discreet underwater facility that definitely isn't just a sunken Margaritaville, a new program has opened its doors.
It's a cheeseburger.
Shark Rehab.
Oh.
Because when you've got great whites on caffeine and one tiger shark named Pablo who won't stop talking about business opportunities, it's time for an intervention. Opening scene, a circle of folding chairs, soft whale sounds playing, a banner that reads, "One day at a time, and please stop biting the furniture." A hammerhead stands up.
Thank you.
"Hi, I'm Greg, and I tested positive for caffeine." The group, "Hi, Greg." Greg says, "It started with just a little runoff, a couple of tourists, a few espresso martinis dumped overboard. Next thing I know, I'm reorganizing coral at 3 a.m. and yelling at a stingray about productivity." Next up, a nervous nurse shark. "Hi, I'm Linda. I've got acetaminophen in my system." "Hi, Linda." Linda says, "I don't even remember taking it. One minute I'm minding my own business. The next I'm like, wow, my back feels great. But why do I suddenly trust humans?" And then the room goes quiet. A tiger shark slowly rises. Sunglasses. Finger guns. Name's Pablo. The group's hesitant. "Hi, Pablo." Pablo says, "I don't have a problem. I just have ideas." The counselor says, "Pablo, you tested positive for cocaine. First of all, that was one time. Second of all, I've never felt more alive. Third, hear me out. Jet skis, but for sharks." The counselor,
Oh, I want to see those.
a very tired sea turtle who has seen everything, gently taps a clipboard. "Let's focus on accountability." Pablo says, "I am accountable. I accounted for the entire ocean in like 20 minutes. I've got charts." Meanwhile, a black-tip shark is jittering in the corner. "I just feel like if I stop moving, I'll stop existing." The counselor says, "That's actually just being a shark." Blacktip, "Oh, thank God." Group exercise time. The sharks are told to identify their triggers. Floating Red Bull cans. Bachelor parties on boats. That one guy who says, "It's just a little pee." The entire room groans. Greg the Hammerhead gets emotional. "I miss the old ocean, before we all felt like we had to optimize ourselves." Linda nods. "I just want to nap without accidentally becoming a productivity influencer." Pablo raises his fin again. "Okay, but what if we monetize the rehab experience?" Counsel.
If anybody ever sees us, yes.
For the viewers at home?
Yeah, just go ahead. I can't say anything. This is intriguing.
Yeah, I know. You're
I'm
wrapped with attention.
I am.
The counselor says, "Pablo, I'm just saying Shark Tank, but it's literally us." Closing affirmations. The group joins Finn's. "I am enough. I do not need stimulants to hunt effectively."
What don't they need?
Stimulants.
Okay.
"I will not ingest mysterious floating packages." Pablo quietly, "No promises." Cut to narrator voice. "While the long-term effects of these substances on sharks are still unknown, one thing is clear. If we don't clean up the ocean, we're about 6 months away from a shark hosting a podcast called Hustle and Flow, Crushing
Ooh.
Goals and Boats. So maybe, just maybe, we stop turning the ocean into an Escobar smoothie. Because the only thing scarier than a shark is a shark that just said, 'Bro, I haven't slept in 3 days, and I think I've cracked the code to everything.'"
That's okay. They could call their podcast whatever they want. Just don't call it Tangent Station.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because that's already being used
So say hello to my little Finn.
by us and our 5 subscribers. Thank
We got
you.
more. We got 27.
Subscribers?
Yes.
When did that happen?
Followers. Aren't that following Sabah?
You're doing Spotify. I'm talking YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So we live in different worlds. It happens.
We do. But once in a while, our two worlds were like bosom buddies.
Booze and what?
And buddies.
Bosom buddies?
Remember that movie?
How's
Show?
it go?
Bosom.
Bosom buddies.
Bosom buddies.
If you're going to correct me on stimulants, you can pick my nose.
You can pick my grinning. You could pick and grin.
You have anything to say about the shark story?
I would
Say hello to my little fin.
that was funny as hell.
You cracked up on
I'm
that.
so glad I didn't have milk or water or tea.
Anything.
Whatever.
Liquid? Beverage?
Yes, I'm glad I didn't
Got
have.
a beverage here, man.
Stop it. No, I could not. I couldn't say anything. That was one of the best stories I've ever heard.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
You were like a child at reading time that actually enjoyed the story.
It was like I was listening on purpose.
Do you think James ever gets out of the giant peach?
I was wondering about, if Cinderella ever, I don't know. I was just thinking.
That's where you go? Cinderella?
And Ariel. I love redheads.
That doesn't explain Cinderella, who was a blonde. Oh, Cinderella.
Are you sure she was a blonde? Did you see the carpet?
Rapunzel was the redhead, right?
No, Ariel.
I know Ariel was, but was Rapunzel also?
I don't know.
Reputa, what's the name of that bitch? From the Jay Giles Band song?
Yeah.
What's the name of that bitch? Reputa, let down your hair.
Oh my God.
Listen to that, Jay Giles. What is that song?
What is that song?
I must have got lost. Was it I Got Lost? Or
I don't know.
I got lost somewhere down the line.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Oh, we're going to look up
Oh my God.
What? Text it hoo-ha.
Doc Martens are 50% off. They just don't tell you what part of them.
On me, they're 100% off because I don't have them on.
Oh, I love Docs.
Well, I don't have any.
Okay, what?
Jay Giles Band.
Okay, what song?
Yeah.
Must have got lost. Love stinks. Members.
No, an old song from the 70s, so it would have been...
What do you think the name of it is? Jackie, you might know.
We're looking for the one where it's from a live album. I know that because he's
Talking
vamping. Yeah, and he's like, Reputa, let down your... What's the name of that bitch with the long hair? Well, this is great.
It is called... No. Must have got lost live.
See?
Never thought about tomorrow. Seemed like a long time to come.
I must have got lost. I got lost. And I think that's a great place.
Wait, no, hold on.
To leave things. No, you can't do that. We'll get dinged.
Oh.
Copyright claims.
Oh, copy this right.
Don Henley will sue us into oblivion.
Why Don Henley?
Just because he will do it on behalf of Jay Giles. He's litigious. What do they call that? Querulous. He likes to
Jose Cuervo?
No, querulous likes to sue. Like some people have an obsession with plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Colombians. And people who live in LA, to name two sets. There are people who have to sue. They feel a great injustice over the smallest of things, and they go to court over it.
One good thing about the Sharks, nobody said they wanted to get a plastic surgery.
But
the hammerhead might have been upset by his hammer in his head. He might have wanted just to get it nailed out.
I'll allow it.
Or the nurse shark. Why does the nurse shark have to be a lady?
I don't know. Because it's a sexist
and
community.
Nurse sharks do not hurt a soul.
Yeah, they probably eat soul. S-O-L-E.
Oh,
they do.
For Georgia. So, hopefully, we left you today with one brain cell. Because if you see one that's just bouncing around, could you split it in half and give it back to us? Buongiorno.
You've reached the end of the line. As you exit, please like, subscribe, and follow so you never miss a connection.